Hey Pisces, this is Hybrid Hipster with your mid, but technically not mid, January reading. It's going to span all the way up until February, and then I will have your first of the month weekly readings. So I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards. It's going to go over your basic energy and what you're working with as of right now. Give me 1 second. So Pisces, I feel as though your reading was, last time, it was more along the lines of trying to build an environment that was comfortable for you. That, you know, you could kind of have the freedom to build almost like a dream world almost, but not. But, I mean, that goes without saying with the Pisces, because you guys are the last zodiac out of all of them. And you guys are all about having that fantasy of just coexisting with others and not really having to worry about like negative vibes or negative energies, you know what I mean? Because you know how useless those energies are to have around you or to be involved in situations, especially situations that consist of existing in this realm that we're in as of right now. Oh wow, yours just do not want to count. I relate in peace, so well, that's very Pisces. So, hold on a second. I follow my inner guidance. Ooh, that's also very Pisces. So, like I was just saying, it's like you want to build this world that is consisting of what you believe to be the most inhabitable for you. You don't want to have tension or confrontation or conflict within your life anymore at this point. And like I said, there's her third eye right there. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Her third eye. She moves from inner guidance, not what others around her think to be the right way to go about doing things, or, you know, pushing their beliefs onto them. Really does not get you anywhere with the Pisces, honestly. They're a fixed sign, so once they make up their mind about something, they tend to just go with that. They move from a very emotional stand. God, everyone is getting this. I honor animals with reverence. Honestly, and I can be trusted on the bottom. I've actually never met a Pisces where they're not trustworthy. They honestly are very trustworthy people. And that's because they're so raw and authentic within themselves. So with being raw and authentic within themselves, they also respect doing that and showing that same kindness to others, because that's what they expect from others around them. So that being said, I really do think that's the kind of energy that you're working with right now. Now, whether or not you're going to achieve that goal of just building, you have to understand that there's going to be external energies around you that are going to try to rip that down and tear that down, which again, Pisces are actually very conscious. Even though people don't think they're conscious people, you guys are very conscious of the things around you. You're actually very woke, so to speak. So you understand all of these things, but you hold, especially with this animals card, with everyone that's been getting this, I find it really intriguing and interesting, because as of right now, the most purity in the world that I can view personally as myself would be an animal. It's the most purest energy that we have here, because they come from instinctual base level energy. It's like, and then they're born with that energy, and then they just continue on with that same type of energy. Now, don't get me wrong, animals evolve and change, but like their base characteristics stay the same. They stay mutual within that energy. And I think honestly, Pisces, that's kind of how you're feeling right now. And you kind of sort of want to put yourself around energies that are like that can be in a constant energy that is just being their true authentic self. That is something that you respect above all things around you. That's an interesting energy. I will warn you that all the rest of the water signs have had really heavy ass readings. I'm really hoping that yours is a little bit more lighter. But, you know, we're in that energy that it requires us to do evolution and change. It's Aquarian energy. With Pisces, I feel like you guys will be a little bit more comfortable with that, though, because you guys are very kind of like an off-brand type of person. You guys don't follow guidelines or set in place, set in stone beliefs. You don't believe that anything is set in stone. You believe that energy is workable. You believe that everything is flexible and malleable. So with that being said, this energy, I feel as though you should be able to harness this energy pretty easily. Just want to put that out there. So when I pull your cards, I'm going to go from the present energy you're working with into the future energy that you're working with. It's going to span for the next 2 weeks. Okay, end of the month. So let's see what your present energy for Pisces. Present energy for Pisces. Present energy. Oh. Empress in reverse. Ooh, my. Could be dealing with a Libra. That is a Libra card. Six of Wands upright. A lot of people have been getting the Six of Wands. It's about having victory over a situation. Or maybe victory within yourself as well. Achieving something. Oh my. So, I really feel as though... And the Ace of Wands on the bottom. Wow. I really feel as though that we are all still kind of cycling through that Capricorn energy. And for some reason, I'm feeling the energy that we kind of gravitated more towards the shadow side of that energy. And a lot of signs have done that, actually. To where we got caught within that pool of wanting to achieve things no matter what. No matter who we kind of had to push to the side or walk on to get to that point. That's the negative shadow side of Capricorn energy. It's a very fleshy, human kind of energy. Like very just base instinct, base level. Lowest vibrational level you can get on, basically. Because we're only thinking of ourselves. We're not being conscious of other energies around us. You may be dealing with someone around you that's like that. But like I said, we all got caught in that energy. So, see what this is about. What's this Empress in reverse? Ooh, the Five of Wands. Yep, what I just said. Five of Wands upright is all about competition. Stepping on each other's backs. Trying to achieve something that, you know, would be viewed unachievable. But we're so focused. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. God, I cannot make this. God. So, like I said, it's like a very base level energy. And it's all about trying to achieve, financial grounding, financial stabling. It's physical 3D realm energy. It's not about the spiritual. It's not about evolution. It's not about ascension. It's not about any of those things. We were so focused on that energy. With the Empress in reverse, it's almost like you feel uncomfortable even being in this energy, but it was like we got swooped up so much and got caught up into that energy that it was hard for us to separate ourselves from it because everybody else was doing it. So, of course, your first basic instinct is fight or flight. So all of us went into fight mode. So we're going to fight for the things that we want and we need and we think to be important. But in that energy, that's what we were thinking was the highest importance, is our stability, our financial standing, our environment, our home life, like the things that we own, the things that we need. Those are the things that we were focused on. But the Justice card up right here in the Four of Wands with Temperance. So I feel as though that while you were going through this struggle, you ended up coming into a bond or a connection with someone, or even ended up building a foundation with a certain individual or person or a group of people that are like-minded with your original energy that you're working with and coming from. Not that Capricorn shadow side energy, but that Piscean energy, that energy of just wanting to have, like, look at that, the Four of Wands dancing, like, in the middle of a freaking desert with a tambourine. Like, that is so Pisces. Like, you guys are just like, I want to feel good. Like, I want to feel good vibes. I want to, you know, expand myself and feel comfortable with expanding myself and be around like-minded people and just feel good. And with Temperance upright, that's all about balance. I want to balance my soul out. I want to balance myself out. Like, I want to get back in touch with my spiritual side. I want to be in touch with that. So that's beautiful energy that you ended up cycling out of that and maybe seeing, you know, that base level energy you were coming from. And maybe that bothered you to a point to where, you know, maybe it called it out a little bit. And you're starting to see that this bull crap up here doesn't matter. What really matters is having that connection with someone that makes you feel whole, Pisces, because it's hard for you guys to find people that you connect with that are like-minded and are almost are like soul tribe people. It's hard for you to do that. So when you do come into energies like this, it's almost eye-opening, because it's something that brings you great joy to be around people who understand how you work and how you tick. Whew, I love that. So what's the Six of Wands about? It may be related to finding that group of people, that niche, you know, of people that are clique of people. I don't know why I said niche. That clique of people that, you know, really understand you to a core level, which is really hard for a Pisces, because you guys are viewed as someone people really don't take you guys seriously. And I would assume, like, especially if I was in your shoes, I'd feel frustrated by that. Nine of Cups with the Two of Pentacles upright and the Five of Swords in the middle of that. Ugh. So you gain victory in getting what you want, and I honestly feel as though that is in correlation with meeting that soul tribe, or those people that, you know, understand where you're coming from. And then the Two of Pentacles is finding balance between something, or proing and conning. Proing and conning a situation. So, Pisces, another thing you guys do have is an overactive mind. Ooh, my. 5 and 5. Both the fives. It's not good. Five of Sword and Five of Wand. Proing and conning if this person is going to take advantage of you or not. If it's too good to be true. Just waiting for that one thing to come out and bite you in the ass. For taking the chance to allow someone within your energy field. The Queen of Wands upright. But you need to understand, especially with the Page of Wands being in reverse here, that's really an inconsistent energy. It's like you're putting out a lot of energy and then you're taking back that energy. And then you're putting out a lot of energy and then you're taking back that energy. That is literally the proing and conning. The deciding whether or not, can I trust this situation or can I not? So why are you doing that when the Queen of Wands upright is here and it lights your soul? It sparks your soul. It's your soul flame. It's being relit again. Why do that when something is bringing you so much hope and positivity? Like, look at her face. Like, she finally got the spark back. She feels victorious. Because at the core of everything, it's so funny. You were worried about your financial standing, and as you're doing that, you bring in these people that show you a different side of things. They open your eyes and your mind to things. They broaden your horizons. And if anything, a Pisces enjoys learning new things, especially on a spiritual level. They enjoy doing that. It sparked your soul. It opened you back up again. But you're so worried about whether or not they're going to come at you crazy and like take advantage of the fact that you want so badly to have that connection with someone or a group of people. You know? So, but it's something coming in for you. The Knight of Cups is all about getting that wish fulfillment, and you have victory along with that. Don't deter yourself from the situation because of base level, you know, energies of like fear or anxiety or things along those nature. I know it's really hard to turn those things off, especially with Pisces, because you guys are always worried about something bad coming in and happening to you. But you don't have to worry about that. It's okay. I know the possibilities are endless. I know they are. But at the end of the day, if this makes you feel whole and reconnected to yourself and relights your flame inside of you, don't turn away from it. Put all of your energy into it. Don't be afraid to do that. Because I don't see these people really coming in and trying to attack you. I see people who are envious of that, but you're going to be able to read that energy. That's the beautiful part about being a Pisces, is you guys can feel energy around you. So you're going to know you have discernment. You know how to use that discernment, so use it. If you feel that apprehensive about it, listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition. Feel, put your feelers out there. Feel on a energy level, not on what someone's saying to you verbally. You have that ability. You know how to do it. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Oh no. Seven of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups upright. the King of Wands, and then a Seven of Pentacles energy. Someone's wanting to come, and there's a true pair here as well. So you had the Queen of Wands, and now you have the King of Wands. So someone might be coming in that really does align with you and wants you to lay down that almost biting energy, like, I'm not going to let you come in and ruin everything that I've built, that I've worked on, as I've worked really hard on building this stabilized energy that's around me, and I don't want anybody to come in and ruin that. The Five of Cups is all about, let me just show you this picture. She's paying attention to this cup, which, by the way, she's intentionally knocking down with her foot. And then the 3 cups that are sitting on the branch. But right behind her, not going to focus, but right behind her is a cup that's filled with so many opportunities, not even looking at it. That's what I'm saying, of staying in that energy of being so defensive and feeling so, you know, caught up and pessimistic about all the past things and past hurts that have happened to you, that you're not seeing this person who's coming in and offering you something, a joint effort, a joint endeavor of building something with you. They want to build something with you. 4 of Wands in reverse. Somewhere on that. Ooh. So, as this person is coming in towards you, or it could be a group of people, but I think this is an individual person that's coming in, they're offering you this very stable, very on the same page type of endeavor. There's something else behind that that's requiring you to drop. That's not the same anymore. The Six of Cups upright is all about being reminiscent, living in the good times, thinking of things in a brighter way. But in reverse, you're not doing that. You're realizing that it's not the same. The Four of Wands is in reverse. So it's quite understandable of why you're looking at it that way, because the Four of Wands in reverse is all about something falling apart. And it's not the same anymore, and you can't build on it because there's no way of building on it. There's no possibility. That's something that you're going to have to shed and you're going to have to drop in order to bring this into yourself. I think it's going to be painful for you, though, because as I just said, when you make a connection with someone that's deep, it's hard for you just to walk away from that. You can't. You're loyal to a fault, Pisces. And once you get your loyalty caught up in that, and once you have your mind set on something, it's hard for you to deter yourself and walk away from it. But you need to in order to let this come in. Let it go. You don't need it. Where you're going, it's brighter and it's better. Don't do this. Don't block yourself off from blessings that are coming into you because you think it's too good to be true, or because you don't want that person to come in and mess up everything that you're building right now. And maybe you're thinking that as you build something that's more stable and has a more stable foundation, that you're able to bring in people that really don't fit in your life anymore because you've evolved. Once you evolve, you have to shed people who are not on the same wavelength with you. That's just what it is. You need to be accepting of it. I definitely feel that. You need to be more accepting of just shedding things. The Four of Pentacles, that is that exact energy I just explained. It's that mind energy. It's that I have to be overprotective. I have to protect everything that I have. I have to make sure that I have all my ducks in a row. I have to worry over things that don't even merit my worry. They don't. And then on top of that, it's draining you to do that. The Strength card in reverse. It's draining. It's draining all of your energy. It's draining all of your hope. All the things that you want to build. It's just draining that from you. Can't build anything. Yeah. You're confusing yourself. With the Seven of Cups being upright, you're just confusing yourself. It's having too many options, too many things going on at one time within your brain. And that's what I'm saying with Pisces. You guys can get stuck in that loop. Get stuck in your head. And be just in a continual pattern of just trying to work through energies that aren't even necessary to work through anymore. You know? This Seven of Pentacles keeps showing itself. It's like somebody's trying to come in and offer you this very stable offer, but you're too busy worrying about this shit over here. You're stuck in that habitual around again and around again and around again. So, and the King of Wands, I cannot make this shit up. Whoever this person is coming in. They're trying to offer you something. Pay attention. Do not turn your head from this. Pay attention. This is obviously the path you need to take. You know this is the path you need to take, but you're turning your head from it because it's making you feel so apprehensive. You don't want to do it because you're too busy focused on this stuff over here that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't serve you. Get out of it. Pull yourself out of it. You have to pull yourself out of it, because if you don't snap out of it, this opportunity is going to be gone. The Sun card in reverse. You may be dealing with a Leo. But, Jesus. Either they're bringing in the realization for you, or, you know, this is about just really heavy depression or sadness regarding a situation. Oh, my. You need to have the realization moment regarding this individual, because this individual isn't trying to hurt you at all. They're actually trying to offer you something that's going to be good for you. So realize that. Really tap into that and realize that. Because, like I said, if you take too long, it'll be too late. You won't be able to make that choice anymore. And what I mean by it'll be too late is it'll be harder for you to get back to the point that you just were in, when it could have just been just as easy as you just accepting it. Because now you got to go through obstacles and jump through rings of fire just to get to that point again. And by that point, that relationship or that connection could have been changed and morphed. You know, things change. Like I said, energy is mutable. You know energy is mutable. You got to work with that energy. Okay, let's cycle into your future energy. Pisces, your readings are always so just cut and dry. I love it. You're only at 20 or 22 minutes in. Like, yours are just so cut and dry all the time. Which is pretty much a Pisces anyways. You guys are pretty real about how you feel about things. Ooh, the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. So you may have gone and cycled through a point in your life where there was deep pain and deception and lies and betrayal, which kind of threw your energy off of whack. Like I was just saying, you're splaying your energy in so many different directions because you just don't want to look at the situation for itself and see it for what it is. It's almost like you're not taking the time to heal from the situation. Oh, the King of Wands in reverse this time. Ooh. High Priestess in reverse, not listening to your intuition. So, and like I said, with this King of Wands energy down here in reverse, this person might get very impatient and get tired of waiting. That's why I said people and energy are malleable and they change within the situation as it unfolds. So, let's see what this let's just see what this Ten of Swords is about. What's this Ten of Swords about? You are healing and moving past it. You're working through the motions of healing from it. The Magician upright, wow. The Chariot in reverse twice now, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Oh, honey. You're just splaying your energy too many places. You're doing too much. You are doing too much, and it's because you don't want to look at the situation. I completely understand that. It's like you're trying to immerse yourself in different situations and not anything to just not think about the situation itself. That's what you're doing. You're doing anything in your power to not have to look at this. The Page of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's almost like laying your guard down in order to learn a new skill set here. You're learning a new skill set here, that's for damn sure. The Page of Pentacles is all about learning new things, taking on a new venture. But I feel as though this is more along the lines for you learning a new skill. I think the skill for you is to not turn away and run away from a situation, because you are in manifestation mode with the Magician being here. Now, my whole thing too is because Cancer got this as well. So you may have a Cancer around you, or have it in your chart. It's all about when we want to manifest something and bring something into ourselves. We can't manifest from a place of, well, I don't know what I want, or I don't know what I want to do, or I don't know what my intentions are. Sorry, I had to get a drink. So the thing here is really dropping this defense mechanism that you have, and that's about shutting people out. This is your run-to thing, is I'm going to shut people out. I'm just going to put my energy somewhere else where it's more easily manageable. I can manage it and I can have more control over the situation. So as you're doing this, you're actually seeing and learning that, well, if I do this, then what am I really bringing in? I can't bring anything into myself from coming from this energy right here. And that's just confusion and being lost. Like, you have no idea what's going on. And so you're trying to almost, and like, I love the depiction of the Page of Pentacles because it's balancing themselves. They're balancing. They're going, okay, I can balance this pentacle. I can figure out and ground myself and figure out what I'm trying to do here. What is my ultimate goal here? And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to figure out your ultimate goal. Because you can't achieve anything and you can't set goals if you don't know what those goals are. You can't. It's impossible. And it's not good for you to be in that energy when you are in manifestation mode. In Pisces, you can manifest things that you want into your realm. You can. It's a beautiful part. You have every single piece of the zodiac within yourself. Being a Pisces, you have every single piece of us. So you have the Magician in you. You have all the abilities that you need to navigate the situation. You just don't think you have the resources you need to navigate the situation. And it's because, honestly, you're just turning your head from it. You don't want to... Judgment upright. You don't want to look at the situation. The Magician next to the Judgment card. Wow. You need to have clear intent of what you want. Clear intent. Never ever once felt so alone. So the song that just popped into my head is Tennessee by Arrested Development. Tennessee. Arrested Development. Jesus Christ. It's a really good song, but it's about finding yourself, finding what you want, going all the way back to your roots. Like, you're going to your roots now. There's a Two of Cups energy here. Again, there's a falling out between someone, a connection that you had that was a really deep, good connection. But it's falling out. It's falling out because it needed to. We have the Knight of Swords, the Devil in reverse, that's avoiding a toxic situation. Followed by the High Priestess in reverse, ignoring your intuition, ignoring your gut feelings. You know this is happening. You know it's happening. You knew it was going to happen. In fact, you might have even known from the start in the beginning of this connection that you have with this person that it was a phase in a cycle. You knew. And honestly, I think, which is hilarious to me, as we know, as we hold knowledge, you in a way manifested this. Not saying, oh, you manifested negative energy. No, I don't think this is negative energy. I think this was a way for you to grow and evolve and change and learn. You need to learn. You may be the last zodiac that has all the pieces of every part of the zodiac in you, but you still have to learn and grow. So really take into consideration the situation that's unfolding before you, because it needed to happen, because there's a lesson that's intertwined with this. You're just ignoring that lesson. You're turning your head from the lesson. Then we go into a Three of Wands energy, which is all about looking at something with a fresh pair of eyes and also seeing all the endless possibilities and growth that can happen from the situation. 3 is all about transformation as well, and expansion. Expanding from where we are. It's all about expansion. That's the biggest thing with 3s, is expansion. Quite frankly, it's about growth. And that's physically doing that with it being in wand energy. Physically doing that. The 9 of Cups, see, it's like you can see it and it's coming in and you can feel it. You can feel it. The change is coming and you can feel that change. But you just don't know how to harness that energy yet. You don't know how to. You don't know what you're trying to achieve or what you should be doing. You feel like you should be doing something, but you just don't know what. And it's such an overwhelming feeling. It's overwhelming, and there you are, Page of Cups. Dreaming. Dreaming of new possibilities and goals. But this 5 of Wand energy is still here. So maybe you're going out and you're reaching for something that other people are trying to reach for too, at the same time. And that's what's uncomfortable for you, is you don't want to go up against others. You don't want to fight, but sometimes we have to fight for what we want. Pisces, you have to get comfortable with it. That's life. And you know that. Out of anyone, you know that. You know better about the situation than most people would. The 3 of Sword in reverse, with the 3 of Pentacle in reverse. So something's definitely falling apart, and this 3 of Sword card gets me every time because she's in so much pain. She is so uncomfortable. And it hurts so much. Because she's having to do something that is so uncomfortable and so painful for them. But sometimes we have to do things that we don't like. The 3 of Pentacles is about being in reverse. It's about being in connections or being around people who are just not on the same page and are not on your same vibrational level. They just aren't. They're not going to understand. This may be an individual person. It may be a group of people, because the 3 of Pentacles is all about a group setting. But you're trying to achieve something within this. And I think it hurts you that these people are coming at you with so much conflict and so much chaos. They're just causing so much turmoil and chaos and pain and conflict. And I think that's what's hurting you the most, is because you don't approach people like that. Pisces can be kind of petty. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be honest. But you guys are not, and you don't intentionally hurt people. You don't intentionally do that. Unless you feel like you're being attacked and you're being pushed into a corner and it's so uncomfortable for you. You do not enjoy doing this at all. Whew. Jeez Louise. So let's go to this King of Wand energy in reverse. I'm going to pull on this before I even speak on this. For sure. Definitely, like, that Tennessee song keeps playing in my head by Arrested Development. Look up that song. It's like you feel alone. That's one of the lyrics. My mother passed, my brother's gone. I never ever once felt so alone. Ooh, the Death card upright, rebirth. Rebirth and the King of Cups upright. Ooh, I love that. So there's a missed opportunity. So like I said, you with you cycling through this, and that's okay. It's okay that sometimes those opportunities that come to us, we miss those sometimes. We're slow on the come up. We just really are. So with the King of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles, it's just they lost interest in this situation very quickly. And that's kind of how fire signs move, honestly. They move pretty quickly past things that they don't see any fruition or growth in. And and I think it's going to be well with you anyways, because you're going through a huge ass transformation here. With the King of Cups upright, that's all about emotional stability, emotional balance, and accepting things for what they are. Oh, accepting things for what they are. Being okay with that. Being okay with the fact that sometimes things happen for a reason. That's just, and not even sometimes, really. Most of the time, things are happening according to plan. To the bigger plan. To whatever they're thinking of concocting for us up in the universe. In the astrals. Six of Swords, moving away from something. Moving to calmer waters. And the moon in reverse. That's also Piscean energy. For me, at least. That's things that were hidden but now are revealed because it's in reverse. It's being revealed to you. The path that you are taking is being revealed and it's being illuminated by each step. Each stone is being illuminated. Every time you step on that stone, there's more clarity, more information, more growth. It's like the transformation is it's like a walk. It's like a pathway. The Ten of Swords in reverse is healing from something, that betrayal that you had up here. It's still within your mind. It still hurts, but you're moving past it. You're moving past it. It's the 10. It's the last one of the suit of the swords. The Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters, moving away from all the bullshit. You know? Having deep sadness for that and the situation, but, you know, you have to move past it. You know you have to. And then the Moon card finishing that out. In reverse, that's a revelation. And as you walk through all of this, as you process through all of this, it was a revelation. It was revealing to you of who you are to the core of yourself. And that was beautiful for you. And whoever's involved that wanted to just move past, you knew was just a season within your life, a phase within your life. Ooh, I love that, Pisces. That's a beautiful ass reading. Good for you. I told you, Pisces are so woke. I love Pisces. I love every zodiac sign, but I freaking love Pisces. I really do. I've just been eye-opening for all these readings that I've been doing. Is just being able to delve into your guys' thought processes through every zodiac sign has been amazing. Like, and Pisces, you guys are really slept on. I don't think people really realize how deep you guys really are and how much you guys understand things, and you will understand things more quickly than others around you will. That's why you move at such a quick pace and why people think that you don't know what the hell's going on half the time, but you know more than what other people know. So with that, I don't really have to wish you luck because you know what? You already got it covered. You know what the hell you're trying to do. You know your intentions. You eventually figure them out. So I'll see you within the first 2 weeks of February and see where you're sitting at and see what kind of pathway you're going on to next, because you've already shed that situation behind you. And I commend you for that, Pisces. So I will see you within the next 2 weeks for February. I love you. And I'll see you soon.